Good morning, scholars. I'm so proud of you for signing on to my YouTube channel this morning. So last week I filmed all of our videos in one setting. So today should be Tuesday's video, and if you watched yesterday's video, I wished you like a happy Friday and told you to have a great weekend when in actuality that lesson was for Monday. So I apologize for that. So today should be Tuesday for this video. This is our second full week of remote learning. A lot of you are new to the technology, so welcome. How this works, again, for those of you that did this last week, just listen. Those of you who are new, listen up. I am going to do like a quick 5-minute mini lesson on something that we have already learned about this year in school. Then you are going to get on MobyMax and do the assignment that goes along with whatever the mini lesson was. I assign the assignments on MobyMax in advance, so you technically have access to the whole week's worth of assignments. I recommend not working ahead so that you can view the mini lessons on YouTube. I also wanted to remind you that if you don't have technology and you're watching this YouTube video on your phone, this coincides with the packet work that you will do, which the cover letter explicitly states. So today I want to talk to you about reading tables, charts, and graphs. And this is going to sound a little bit mathy. Miss Goldman would be excited that we're doing math. But for some reason on NWEA, this is on the ELA side of things. And I think that it's because it's a text feature. It's a nonfiction text feature. A lot of our informational texts, especially when we read about the medieval times, the Islamic religion and all of that stuff, there's timelines and graphs and diagrams. And so even though, yes, they're recording math numbers and it's a math thing, it pops up in ELA a lot, and it's important that we know how. I'm not teaching you how to make the graphs. I would be teaching myself how to make the graphs. I'm teaching you how to read and interpret them and how they can help you understand text that you're reading. So some strategies. First of all, read the title. Okay, this is pretty easy. It's like a book. Read the title of the graph, or the table or the chart. Then you need to ask yourself, what kind of data is in this graph, table, or chart? Okay, and I'm not saying what kind of numbers. Are they big or are they small? What is the chart telling you? Is it telling you kids' favorite ice cream? Or is it telling you a list of dates that battles in the Civil War happened? Read the headings. Headings will help you just like in regular informational text. Then read across the rows or columns. And then find proof when answering questions. This is something that a lot of fourth graders make way harder than it really needs to be. When there are questions about a graph, a table, or a chart, the answer is right in front of you. It's in the graph, table, or chart. So it's just, those questions are not trying to trick you. They're trying to see if you know how to read, if you know how to do these strategies. That's all they're trying to figure out. So I divided this into 2 parts. Today we're going to do charts and graphs, and then tomorrow we are going to do timelines and diagrams. Charts and graphs are pretty similar. Timelines and diagrams are they're just a little bit different, but they're similar together. So I broke it up. So today, charts, okay? So this is favorite color, right? Blue, 13 kids. Red, 5. Yellow, 12. Total, 30 kids. Okay, this is called a tally chart. Sometimes there will be tally marks or just straight numbers. Most of the time there will be words here. I just made it simple for the diagram, for the anchor chart that I was doing. These are the easiest to read. Sometimes the questions might be math questions, right? What's the difference between kids that like blue and kids that like red? Difference, okay, think back to math. 13 minus 5, that's 8, okay? Tally chart. This is called a pie chart. Some people call this a circle graph, and I just think that that's very primary, and I think in 4th grade and moving on, you're not going to hear the word circle graph, okay? You're going to hear pie chart. So you have pizza, hot dog, chicken, tacos, okay? And then there would be numbers with a key that could look like this that will explain kind of what each thing represents. Okay, moving over to graphs. This is called a bar graph, okay? So down here would be like your categories, and then here's the amount. This one goes up by 2s, okay? 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, and then the categories are 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then down here, I don't see line graphs a lot on the ELA side of NWEA, but just to be safe, I included it so that you didn't see it and go, oh, she never showed this to me. I did, and now I have the YouTube proof of it. I kind of like this. So here it goes up 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is obviously the numbers are getting higher. If the line's going down, the numbers are getting lower. I just want you to be familiar with these types of things and how to read them, right, with the title, because you're going to see them especially when you're getting into like science and social studies textbooks, you're going to see tons of graphs. And so being able to interpret them is an ELA skill. I had a professor when I was in college who told me that from pre-K to 3rd grade, we're learning how to read, right? We're learning decoding skills, phonics, sight words. Once we hit 4th grade, especially in 5th grade, then all of a sudden we're reading to learn. Okay, so think about that. The first part of your life in school, you're learning how to read. The second part of your life in school, then you're in all of these harder subjects. Social studies, science, even in music. You guys, I know, have studied like different composers and stuff. You are using your reading knowledge to learn about more things. So the more skills you have in your toolkit to be able to decode things, figure things out, interpret graphs and charts, the easier school will be for you. So today's assignment is in MobyMax. If you don't have MobyMax or you don't have technology, go ahead and log in. No, don't log in. Go ahead and continue working through your packet. I will be available Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Zoom. Thank you.